Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we are at the step 11 of actually performing the database migration. I would have deployed the labs myself and only showed you these two videos of assessment and migration, but then I wanted to show you the step-by-step approach that you can do to perform labs if you do not have a live production environment. Okay, so let me log on to the portal and take it from there. Logged on to the portal, so my SQL MI deployment is done. My deployments are already, it's looking good. Now, so I'm going to first of all create an SMB network share on SQL Server 2008 VM. So let me go back to my VM. Let me go to C drive, and I'm going to create a new folder here. DMS backups. I'm going to share it. People SQL MI use. First option, no, make the network that I'm connected to a private network. Done. It has become a shared folder. Okay, now I'm going to change the MS SQL Server service to run under SQL MI user account. I'm going to open SQL Server 2017 configuration, SQL Server configuration manager. Here it is. Be sure to open SQL Server configuration manager and not SQL Server 2017. SQL Server services. After that, click on SQL Server MS SQL Server properties, and this account name Azure, password, I will do okay. Okay. I hope it restarts. After that, I will create the backup of the database. I will open Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, which is already open here. I'm connected to the database. I'll do right click, task, backup. See backup. I will do remove. I will do add, and I will add the SMB network share that I just created. DMS backups. Okay, wait. I have a backup folder. Let me open that again. Pretty sure it will be there. Okay. 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 Media options. Override all existing backup sets. Let me cancel this. This is how you take the, it was not done on my side, but you should take a backup. Okay. Now you have to retrieve the SQL MI and SQL Server 2008 VM connection option. So for that we have to go to portal. This is our portal. Open up the Cloud Shell. Connecting to terminal. Launching the PowerShell Cloud Shell. Wait a sec. I know the public IP address of my SQL Server 2008 VM. Now I will create a service principal name. So I'll do AZ account list output table. This is my subscription ID. I'll do dollar is okay. Now I will enter the following AZ command. AZ is D SP create for RBAC dash N HTTPS white importers role contributor scopes subscription ID and resource groups dash dollar enter. Okay. Let me fix it. Okay, I created that through the app registration. I'm gonna go to the resource group. It is IAM role assignments. We'll add it as a contributor. Here it is. Click on save. Perfect. I added that as a contributor. Now I will create and run an online data migration project. Okay. First I enable data migration service, then I enable data migration project. So I will go to the data migration service. I have an option to create a new migration project within the Azure database migration service. I'll enter the project name, migration. You can add anything. Source is my SQL server. Target is my database management instance. I'll do online data migration. Use this option to migrate databases that won't be updated during migration. And you click on online migration service. The online data migration service requires premium SKU when you create your service. Use this option to migrate databases that must be accessible and continuously updated during migration. So I would have created the premium SKU, but I created a smart. That's why it's the offline, so that won't be updated. So I'll do create and run activity. Okay, source SQL Server instance name. So I'm gonna enter my public IP address. Okay, authentication type, I'm gonna go with SQL authentication, username and password. Make sure you remember it. Encrypt connection, trust server certificate. Click on select target. It's validating. Now I'll enter my SQL MI name. This is it. This is the host name of my SQL MI. Okay. Authentication is SQL username. Make sure you remember it at the time of deploying your MI instance. Select the databases now. It will validate it again. This is my validation now. Select logins. I'll do this. Now configure migration settings. I will let Azure database migration service create backup files, or I will provide latest backup files, network share. location that Azure Database Migration Service can take database backups to. I will go here. I have to give the path. TMS backups. Under Windows user Azure Database Migration Service impersonates. Which user would be able? Remember, I started that server with the Azure name. Service, sorry. SQL server. Azure and the password. Provide the SaaS URI. Just and storage account settings. So I will go to my storage account. Where is my storage account? Here it is. Shared access signature is your SaaS. So you will change it. Here it is. Connection SaaS token. So I'll storage container. Here it is. Summary. It's going to validate. Migration settings validation error. The storage. Okay. Here it is. Let's do it again. All right. After adding that, you see the target server name, target server version, activity name. You can name it. You can say migration. Start the migration. It is migrating. in progress 1. Now you will have to wait till this is completed, right? So it is still in progress. It's restoring, and then it would be done. Click on refresh. Okay. Now after that, we have to perform the migration cutover, wherein you do the pending task from the portal, right? Okay, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.